An event like this that really gives students an opportunity, faculty an opportunity, and our staff to showcase the kinds of work we're doing across the campus and really showing how interdisciplinary we are as a college. So thank you so much for being here.
Delighted that you are here and engaging, and excited to see the kind of academic excellence that is on display. I'm also pleased to be here with our colleagues in the College of Health and Human Development, and not only because that profession is top of mind for me right now, so thank you.
The dance is choreographed by AJ Patti, who is an alumni. He got his undergrad and his master's at CSUN, and now he is staff and adjunct faculty. So isn't that the coolest?
And so I want to introduce you to a concept or an expression today. When President Obama came to Jamaica years ago, he said, "Wagwan," and that just simply means, "What's up?" And he did it so well at the university where I worked at the time, that today I want to introduce you to an expression that just says, "We now watch no face." Let me say that again. We now watch no face. And all that really means, I want somebody to try. I'd really love for somebody to try to tell me what they think that means before I tell you. Any clue? We now watch no face. All this really means is an expression that says, I will do me. I will be me. I will be my true self, regardless of who is looking on. In this globe, that sometimes requires me to do that so that another can thrive. There is enough room for all of us to do amazing things. And so I end with my quote. The future we envision is not built on isolated achievements, but on the vibrant mosaic of our combined efforts. As we join hands in this endeavor, we expand our horizons, not just geographically or intellectually, but in how we perceive what is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for having me. And in the same way that I saw the beautiful unveiling of the mural yesterday, and in the same way that a Caribbean Maritime University is about to partner with a Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport to teach people about large-scale mural developments. Maybe there's a partnership there, President Beck. God bless you and thank you all.
No Google, no extra help from any country. I'm from the third country, so it's a third world country. All the doctors, they said, they zeroed down and they sold me on theory that maybe because of the baby's head, some nerves are under compression, and when the baby will be out, we'll take care of it. So every 4 hours, it was overall injections that this went for pain, because I couldn't contract my muscles, back muscles, and I couldn't get up from the bed. So
approval for the life of the grant.
Thank you. Yeah, I could have comments about. We have a nice panel discussion. We also have a great oral presentations. Oral presentations are from faculty as well as students who are going to be giving 10 minutes of their research or project, and then it gives you some opportunities to ask questions. So it's a great interactive platform to us to create some and innovate some ideas that you might have. And then we're going to have a poster presentation and then closing ceremonies at the end. So we're hoping for a good turnout today, and we're excited about everything for today.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. Some of you were here yesterday, and I want to welcome you back to this event. and some of you are here for the first time, and I want to welcome you to this event and to thank you for being here again. Up with new things, we're always trying new initiatives, and so if you were at the last conference, you probably have a really good sense of what was presented then. And if you don't remember, the conference website is still out, the abstracts are still available, the presentations are still tied to that website. Go have a look, and then look at this year's website and what we're offering and do that comparison. And you'll see how people have built on the research they were doing 2 years ago, how we have new presenters.
Recognition and Renee's help and the whole team's help in getting me through there. Really, it's a coincidence that I'm here. I just happen to be, because I have nothing better to do with my life. I am a graduate of San Fernando Valley State College. So for those of you that are historians here, you know that San Fernando Valley College is now CSUN. That's the University of Northern. And I've been using his quote for 4 or 5 years and didn't realize until last night when I read his bio on Wikipedia that he was grad from here. Now the guy is not necessarily the most scrupulous person in the world, you know?
Innovation conference. So these words are deliberate. There's meaning behind that. Not just any old conference, not any old research conference, but one that highlights excellence and innovation. And this conference also has a theme that's very meaningful and very related to what the college is about. So it emphasizes and the interconnections. Even though they're different, there's also like a commonality. And I kind of picked up things that struck me. I was like, oh look, they're talking about things that are so important for daily life, society's problems and issues. Research related to diet, nutrition, exercise, different types of health, different age groups, different cultural groups, and thinking of all the things that impact health, including design. These are all things that reflect diversity and innovation, and to dedicate time.
At the university coming up on 5 years as of January. So I started in January of 2020, very special year and a special time. But glad to be here today. And thank you, Maya, for assisting me and allowing me to stand at the podium. So I will be presenting on my Doctor of Nursing Practice scholarly project. By definition, for the university's purpose, this is research. For the purpose of a DNP prepared nurse leader, this is translational science. So I want to make that very clear. I did go through the IRB, which I will highlight, but from
office of the PO, the person may not be able to get back to you immediately, depends on the time, but I would say it's their job to do that, so don't be shy about that. Because as compared to the other two, I mean Patty and Angie, I am relatively less experienced. So at the very beginning, I remember when I was submitting R21, I was super scared of even thinking about contacting them, because I would say, because I wasn't confident, and I was just saying, hey, am I wasting their time, or is there something? But eventually I reached out to them, and then they did assign some person to talk to me.
Yeah, so there are a lot of programs that might not be part of a parent announcement, but maybe it's a limited submission time of 3 years or 5 years. And then it ends. It's called Matchmaker because the NIH wants you to marry your idea with the mission of an existing program. Now, if you already know, okay, you're beyond the swiping phase, you know exactly what mechanism you want to apply for because you've heard about it on listservs and so forth, then you might want to check out the NIH Reporter. The Reporter is, it's the repository of
the older participants, especially when they are bilinguals. And so the majority of the articles with the against bilingual advantage, they have a high standard deviation in participants' daily usage, and they did not include any subgroup analysis, which can introduce bias to their results. And for the last category of the articles, we saw that they employed a variety of the executive function tasks.
Other DPT programs looking at how they incorporate that into their programs. And further, we want to evaluate whether using ABI as part of a holistic admissions process can improve diversity within the physical therapy program. So thank you so much. And